from all things at once without thinking twice. And I knew it would catch up and that we would be the ones left behind. The stories I've been told, they never seem to leave my mind. And this road that I am on, I gotta stay here for some time.
Welcome to today's video. Hope you're doing really well. I've just got Hallie down for a nap, so I thought I'd come and say hi. I've been just basically since I got back from the nursery run cleaning the hell out of this house because I don't know about you guys, but it feels like on a weekend my house just gets trashed because we're all here. Obviously George is like, you know, here, there, everywhere. We're just all constantly in and out of the house, like doing things, so it just gets trashed. So Monday, which is today, is my day to like actually get it together, and it's 20 to 1 and I'm only just, I don't even feel like it's clean, like it's tidy, but yeah, it could still do with a deep clean, but I just genuinely don't know when I'm ever going to get the time to do that if I want to vlog and if I want to spend time with Hallie when she's awake, because her naps are, they're not long, guys, they are not long. I've just made myself a coffee though, and oh my god, I love this coffee machine we've got, it is so good. So if you're looking for a next level coffee machine, like pretty bougie, I'm not gonna lie, not as bougie as the Sage ones, which I actually wanted, but they're about £900, so I was like, no. This one was £450, which is still ridiculous for a coffee machine, like it really is, but it is next level. So we got the DeLonghi Magnifica Evo, and it's amazing. It's like a one touch. You don't have to faff about with grounding the coffee beans. It does it all for you. You can have like pre-ground coffee beans in there, or in here you just put like actual coffee beans and it grinds it for you. And you can put in as much milk as you need for whatever you want. So it's that much for a cappuccino, that much for a latte, and then obviously 2 cappuccinos and then a latte there. I need to clean that through because I've just made myself a cappuccino, but oh my goodness, I love this. I just love it so much. You literally just press the button that you want. I did cappuccino, and then it just works and it does it for you. It's just utterly brilliant. That was just a little treat that Ash and I got ourselves because we both will use it loads, so we went halves on it, and I'm very happy that we did because yeah, buzzing. We just use it all the time, and we've already probably over-consumed a caffeine. I'm still going a little bit light on the caffeine because obviously I'm breastfeeding and stuff, but I don't even know what the rules are with that, to be honest. I'm sure someone will tell me in the comments, but yeah, I'm probably doing like 1 or 2 coffees a day, nothing too extreme. Hallie had probably the worst night's sleep she's ever had last night, and that's saying something. Like, Hallie's not a great sleeper, full stop, day or night, but last night she was up 5 times, and that's like a new record for Hallie. However, I have started using Huckleberry, which is one of the like sleep apps that you can get to like track your baby sleep and that kind of stuff. And I have to say, I'm really loving it. It hasn't helped in the slightest with her actual sleep yet, but it's helping me know when roughly it's the right time for her to go down for naps, especially in the day, and like when I'm feeding her, just seeing a pattern, and it just massively helps me. So I've been using it for just over a week, and this is Hallie's little schedule. I say schedule. Obviously she doesn't really have a schedule, as you can probably tell. It's a little bit sporadic, but you can see last night, look how many of those red sections. That's when I fed her in the night. So there's what, 4, 5? Yeah, 5 times. So yeah, I'd like to say we're getting there, but it kind of doesn't feel like we are, to be honest. But I have obviously noticed since tracking it, because I just wasn't tracking it really at all. I used to use this baby tracker app, which was literally called Baby Tracker, and it's completely free, and I think it's actually really good if you're looking for something that is completely free to use that. But I would say the Huckleberry one, I really like the layout of it. I like that it shows you exactly, like, you can see it over the course of a week. If you're trying to get into a schedule. It's just a really easy way of seeing like, oh, okay, so yesterday she did this and that worked really well and she slept really well in the night, so maybe I can do something similar today, like, and see if that works. I mean, it won't always work like that, but I definitely have noticed on like, so for example, Wednesday last week was like a really good day for like naps. She did them all like really consistently, and then she slept and she only got up once, and I was like, that is like my dream. My dream night with her would be for her to get up once about 2-3 a.m, back to sleep, up at 7. Like that would be so good. But yeah, last night it was intense. I cannot lie to you. I know I mentioned it loads in last week's vlog, and you're probably sick to death of me talking about how badly she sleeps, but yeah, it's just, she's just a cat napper. She won't sleep for long periods of time. She sleeps for one sleep cycle, basically. Like I don't know, have definitely got her into like these sleep associations where she needs to be like rocked to sleep or fed to sleep, which when she wakes up after her first sleep cycle, like the first like half an hour or 40 minutes, she is no longer being rocked, or she's no longer being pushed in the buggy, or she's no longer being held or fed. She'll wake up and she can't get back to sleep. Whereas George never ever had that. He never had any sleep associations. He just liked his swaddle, bit of white noise in a dark room or a dim room, and he would just sleep for as long as he needed, and then he would wake up bright-eyed, ready to go, like not angry. Hallie is literally the complete opposite. She's gonna wake up, she's been asleep for 24 minutes, sorry, and she will wake up in probably 6 to 10 minutes, I guarantee it, because it's just like on the dot every time. She just won't, yeah, unless you're like in the car constantly moving or whatever, she will just wake up. So yeah, that is story of my life at the moment. Anyway, I've got coffee. I'm gonna try and have a shower. I'm not gonna be able to do it this nap time because she's, like I said, she's gonna wake up very soon. But I've got so much dry shampoo in my hair, it's actually sickening. So I've had to put it up, and even now I know it still looks rank, but just, guys, it's hard to try and find time to shower these days. And then when I do have the time, when everyone's like finally asleep, I just pass out because I'm that tired. Like the actual state that we left the house in last night is so, it was just like not cute at all. I had full intentions of trying to get Hallie to sleep. It was like, what, 8 o'clock, like I said. Tried to get her to sleep, well, got her to sleep eventually. I went into the bathroom and quickly did like a tiny skincare routine, literally washed my face, put on a bit of my Skin in Me treatment and put on some moisturiser, put my pyjamas on. I completely forgot about the downstairs like being an absolute hellhole, and just went to bed because I just needed it, because I knew that I was going to be up. I didn't realise I was going to be up 5 times, but I knew I was going to be up a lot, so anyway. And then my husband left something at home, so I had to drop it off at his work, and that like ate into basically 2 hours of my day. So by the time I got back home after all of that, it was like 10:30, and then I just started like tidying and sorting the house a bit because I was just like, this is insane. Obviously fed Hallie, got her to sleep, time for coffee, and now I'm talking to you guys. So that's literally all I've done today, which is mad, and it's 20 to 1. It's funny though, like I am complaining about it, but at the same time I'm like, I'm never going to be in this phase of my life ever again where I don't have to like work and I'm on maternity leave, and like I'm not rushing around on someone else's schedule, other than my kids' schedules obviously, but like I can handle that. I'm very, I think, getting to the point where I'm like accepting of the fact that this is just how it is for a while, and that's totally fine. Like I'm allowed to complain about it, but at the same time I'm not like, I actually quite enjoy some of the like more mundane little things in life at the moment. I feel like finding beauty in the mundane is something I'm getting okay at. Can you hear my daughter just waking up? Right on cue. 29 minutes that nap was. 29 minutes. Right. Yeah, when Hallie wakes up, she's not best pleased, but oh, darling, you're okay. Yeah, I'm going to finish this and then go and have a little bit of playtime with Hallie, like a bit of tummy time. Really loving just doing that with her, like for a good half an hour, on and off, like not always on her front because she's not like the biggest fan of it, but having a bit of one-on-one time whilst George is at nursery is like really nice with Hallie. And then obviously when George is at home towards the end of the week, like he goes 3 days a week at nursery, towards the end of the week when Hallie's sleeping and stuff, like we have little moments of our one-on-one time, and then at the weekend we try and sort of divide and conquer a little bit, so we both get a little bit of like special time with one of the kids as well as together. Oh, did you just spit on me? Yeah. On a positive note, the living room's nice and tidy, which obviously it won't stay very tidy when George comes back from nursery, but I'm loving it. No dog hairs, no Lego that was all over the room this morning. Like, honestly, last night was so funny. Like, he literally just he got all of his Lego out and started just putting it in a little trail on the playmat, and then he was just like scooping up with one of his little diggers, and he just had the time of his life. But yeah, I came down, forgot about that this morning. It was pitch black and I trod on all the Lego and it really, really hurt. So fantastic. Hello. So we recently moved the chair from here to here, and I think I prefer it this side. We moved it because we got our Wi-Fi sorted and they needed access to one of the plugs down there. But I actually quite like the layout of this living room area now, but I don't know, I feel like this is a little bit empty, or maybe it's not, maybe it's just how I'm looking at it. But we've got George's little like fold out play sofa thing over in the corner, and we've just like stacked it up like that. But it does normally come out like an actual sofa, so I was wondering whether to put it here. Then we've got the radiator, so I don't know if that's like sensible or not. And yeah, like I showed you in last week's vlog, our tosser and tumble playmat. I've actually... Hallie! Look at her, she's so strong with her head now. I love it. So yeah, the tosser and tumble playmat, I've actually reversed it. So it was on this side before, which I love, but I really, really love this side. And as I was hoovering earlier, I was like, actually, you know what? I like this one so much. So I've popped it like that, and yeah, I'm quite enjoying how this little area is looking when it's tidy, like I said. Hey, you're a gorgeous girl. What's this? I also can't quite believe that Hallie is 3 months old. Like, where has that time gone? And wow, we've come very far in 3 months. If anyone is still in like the proper thick of it of having a newborn and a toddler, like early days newborn, it was so hard, like so incredibly hard that I actually can't, I don't even want to remember what it was like. It was just so incredibly hard, and I just feel like life is so different already. And Hallie's only 3 months old, so if that brings any hope to anyone, then I'd be glad, because I know people were saying to me, oh, it's going to get easier, it's going to get easier, but I didn't realise how significantly easier it would be, like even just a few weeks down the line. So yeah, hopefully it gets the same for you, because wow, hardest time of my life. I cannot stress that enough. Yeah, I do really feel like we're getting there now, and yeah, especially when you're getting a lot back from them now. Like Hallie smiles, she gives that a little laugh every now and then. Don't get me wrong, the sleep thing is just something that we're gonna have to work on over the next few months to a year, I have a feeling. But yeah. Hey! Oh! But overall, it is absolutely like miles better. Like, it's just, yeah, really, really is. And I know this is an overused phrase, but yeah, it's just so incredibly worth it. It really is. It really is. Isn't it? Isn't it? Anyway, we're gonna play. Oh, we're gonna play. Ah! Yeah. Okay, I just got Hallie down to sleep in her next to me crib in my bedroom, which almost never happens for daytime sleep. It's like it's always in the buggy or in something like that, in the car or something. But I was feeding her and she was drifting off. I was like, maybe I can feed her to sleep. So that's what I did. So she's in my room, and I'm gonna quickly grab, because I know she's super safe in there, like literally nothing bad can happen. I'm gonna actually jump in the shower now, which it's desperate. I'm desperate right now, to be honest. I just need to feel clean. So I'm gonna do that. And then if I won't have, but if I do have time, I'm going to try and dig out some of my old clothes from before I got pregnant, because I have a feeling that I have some like fleece lined, nice like leather legging-y trouser things that I kind of want to see if I might be able to squeeze into. I feel like they might be a size 10, and I feel like they might have a bit of give in them. So I'm going to give that a go, because yes, I love my leggings and I absolutely will live in these day in, day out, absolutely. But sometimes when you actually want to feel like a little bit more, I don't know, like you've put a bit of an effort in, a leather look legging or a leather look trouser legging type thing. Kind of just elevates that a little bit, doesn't it? And I definitely won't fit into my jeans, but these leather leggings I might. So anyway, I'm going to try and dig those out, but I don't know whether I think they're in George's room somewhere in like a vacuum pack bag, because I literally last year just packed it all away and I was like, I don't want to see it, don't even look at it, because I'm not going to fit into it. And now I'm like, I might just try. But yeah, like I said, I need to hurry because I do not have very long until she wakes up. I know that when I say this, you guys are going to relate, because I know literally every mum gets this, but do you ever have a shower and all you can hear is the phantom cries that your baby isn't even making, but you just think that they're crying all the time? So I had to stop the shower about 5 times to check that Hallie wasn't crying. She wasn't. She's absolutely fine. That shower took a lot longer than I wanted it to. But my hair is clean, and that is a massive improvement. I feel good. I feel good. Okay, I've dried my hair, Hallie's awake, I've just fed her, she's just in a high chair thing just there, and I'm just about to go and pick George up from the nursery run. I tried on those leather leggings and it was an absolute no. Like, to be fair, I could get them done up, but they were just so uncomfortable, and it was just like, why would I do that to myself? I would just feel rubbish in those all day. So I put those straight back in the bag, tucked those away. They're not coming out until next year. Like, that is that. And I'm actually just going to stick with these really stretchy, almost jegging type trousers that I got from Halara when I worked with them recently, and I love them. They're so stretchy, they're so comfortable. To me, these look like black skinny jeans. What I quite like is they've got back pockets, like I've literally got my phone in there at the moment, and they're stretchy, and like I just feel quite nice in them. There's just a lot of give, and if I did like feel a little bit bloated towards the end of the day, which I don't know about you guys, but I always feel bloated at the end of the day, a lot more so than in the morning, like I definitely feel comfortable in that. So anyway, so I'm gonna head and pick George up, but I thought I'd just show you what I'm wearing. I'm just gonna shove on some like biker boots or chunky boots or something. It's raining, there's lightning, there's thunderstorms right now here, and it's just like, yeah, I've literally just dried my hair as well, so that's great. I'm gonna shove a coat on with a hood and then duck into nursery and duck back out, but I'm kind of liking how like dark and gloomy it is. I know that I'm gonna get sick of it very soon, but like I'm just in that mode where I like the autumnal vibes this October. Oh. Right, I'm officially ready to go and pick George up from nursery, and I'm just loving that I've got this coat back out. It's my favourite coat ever. It's from Zara. 2 or 3 years ago, must be 2 years ago at least. 3 years ago. Yeah, 3 years ago, because George was a newborn when I got it, and I love it so much. It's got a hood, which is my favourite thing ever. Cap to make sure my hair doesn't get too wet, and then I've just got like cream boots on with this outfit, and I just love autumn. I love autumn. Right, we're going to run to the car and I'll catch up with you after. Bye! Yeah, I know.
Not this one.
I want toast.
Don't want to touch me. I bet. No, we bet. No, we bet. Wow.
Morning, guys. Hope you're doing okay. It's 8 o'clock and I'm still not dressed. The kids are dressed though, although George has still got his Paw Patrol pyjama top on because he's having some jam on toast, and just sod's law, he'll just get jam all down himself if I put his hoodie on, if I put his top and his jumper on. So we'll wait for him to finish that, and then we're gonna go to Forest School. I've got his backpack, so all his wellies, all that kind of stuff, and Hallie's gonna come with me. She's just in her little high chair thing in here, little coconut head. Alright, George is just on his learning tower thing, and he's having his breakfast up there. It's his favourite thing in the world. That learning tower, we have used that every single day since we got it. It's really good because it folds up, because you know a lot of them are big and bulky, and like if you don't have the space for it, like we have a fairly, like since we did the kitchen and knocked the wall down, like we have a fair amount of space in here, but we've still got, you know, we've still got two kids, a dog, and like other things as well, like things like this. It kind of does get in the way a little bit, but obviously when we're, yeah, like cooking with George, and like him even just like spreading the butter on his toast badly, it's just like really nice that he can get involved, because he doesn't, like, he's not upset about it anymore, he's involved in it. But yeah, that learning tower folds up so you can just slide it in any like nook and cranny that you've got. It's from C&L Creations on Instagram, and I'll try and link them down below. On a recent reel on my Instagram, I also tagged them, so yeah, definitely check them out if you're looking for something similar, because I'm very impressed and I'm so happy that we've got it. So yeah, if you're looking for something the same, then I highly recommend. Previous to that, honestly, we were getting so many little meltdowns just over little tiny things, because all they want is a little bit of power, and this is a safe way of them doing it. So yeah, it's all good.
Oh my God.
You can't lick the jar off the side, darling, because it's dirty.
Mommy, wipe it, please.
Okay, I'll wipe it. Right. Anyway, I've got a dentist appointment straight after I'm picking George up, so I need to go and I'm going to finish my coffee, which is probably not the best idea to have straight before the dentist, but anyway. Yeah, go and quickly like chuck some clothes. George, quickly chuck some clothes on. Oh, George is like pinching Hallie's nose. Chuck some clothes on, drop George at nursery, and then me and Hallie are going to go to the dentist. Fun times.
Bye.
So Hallie's asleep. She's been asleep for 1 hour and 25 minutes. That is the longest time this girl has ever napped. I mean, the only thing that I've been doing differently the last couple of days was trying to put her down in her cot, drowsy but awake. That like famous phrase that I genuinely thought was an impossible task. Like I just didn't think that was going to be able to be a thing with this child. But we've been trying to do it, or I've been trying to do it. So basically feeding her until she's like drowsy, but not actually asleep. I'm just making myself a coffee and then a coffee machine. Oh my God, this thing is a godsend. And it's just seemed to work, and I'm just really like flabbergasted, if I'm honest. And I feel like it just wouldn't have worked a month ago, but now she's hit the 3-month mark. I think it's just, I don't know, like she's ready to sleep. Maybe. I mean, it's been like 2 days and this is the first time this nap has happened. Angie had her jabs 2 days ago, so I don't know whether she's like drowsy from that. God knows. So I'm probably like jinxing the hell out of my life, but make myself a latte. Quick. Okay, I've got an angry child in there. One sec. I am. I'm making George a snack. Don't worry, George, it's coming. He is very adamant that I need to make him a snack right now. You know when you make a snack and you're not entirely sure what the snack's going to be? I'm making you a snack. Okay. George, would you like to help me make your snack? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah.
Okay, do you want to get your learning towel and we can make your snack together, and I'll talk to everyone after? Yeah?
Yeah.
That sounds like a good idea, doesn't it? Yay! Guys, you're going to have to wait because I'm going to make George a little snack and I'll be back after.
5 seconds. Mommy,
Okay, so you have this one here.
Yeah.
And then I will help you do some chopping.
This one in that.
You want that in there, yeah? Spread it.
Yeah. We want more.
I would like more.
I like more.
Okay. Do you want slices or cubes?
Cubes, please.
Of course. Okay, we've done snack time. This is more like a lunch, but anyway. We're going to sit down. There we go. You've got your wraps, your hummus, you've already dug into that. Peppers, cheese cubes, more hummus.
Got this one.
Lovely. I know I've been rambling a lot about sleep and the lack of specifically, but just look at this. That is how long my daughter has been asleep. My daughter, who has never napped that long in her entire life, has been asleep for 1 hour. Oh my gosh, it's just updated. 1 hour and 44 minutes. And she's still sound asleep. There's just no movement. No movement. I've gone in to check on her like 3 times because I'm like, are you okay? She's totally fine. And she's just asleep. And I'm just like, whoa. The only thing that we've done differently, I always say we, I mean I, have done differently, is I've been trying to put her down drowsy but awake. That phrase has haunted me for the past 3 months because I haven't been able to do it. And I just never thought it would work with her. Just with George, he would just literally go down and he wouldn't cry. He would just sleep, and I thought, that's... Okay, Hallie's just started crying, how funny. Hallie has just woken up, so this conversation is going to have to be paused, but I'll take an hour and 45 minutes. I'll be back. There we go. Hallie's awake. You had such a good nap.
Please opening it.
Georgie wants me to open his yogurt. Oh dear, you want to be carried? Of course you do. You just woken up. And the coffee's still hot. I mean, come on now. So, like I was saying, the thing that we've been doing differently only over the last couple of days, and like I said, this could all completely backfire on me like in a day. So I'm definitely not a sleep guru, but I'm taking the win when I can. Although I am a little bit worried that now that I'm going to mention it, it's going to be jinxed and completely reversed on me. But with naps, especially, and going down for the night, I've been trying to not feed her to sleep and not rock her to sleep, which are the two things. They were literally the only things that I could do to get her to sleep. It just wasn't working. Then we kind of got into a cycle of that was her sleep association. So if she wasn't rocked to sleep and if she wasn't being fed, she like didn't even know how to start the sleep process on her own. So anyway, after a lot of reading and a lot of doctor Googling, which I know is not necessarily the best thing to do, I just looked up a few methods of how to, in quote unquote, sleep train, but like not in the like harsh sense of just letting her scream and cry and whatever. It was literally a method of every time she would stir, like feed her or comfort her in any way, and then put her straight back down, and then just carry on doing that, carry on doing that, carry on doing that. And over the last 2 days, because it's only been 2 days, the amount of times I have to do that has gradually reduced already. And even last night when I put her down to sleep, she was really, really drowsy, she didn't cry, and she just dozed off. And I was like, this is insane. And the long nap that's just happened, an hour and 44-minute nap, I'm convinced, and again, I don't know whether this is true, and I'm sure I'm going to get people in the comments saying that it's not true and it's just a fluke and whatever, but I'm convinced it's because I put her down drowsy and awake rather than like feeding her to sleep, because essentially when she wakes up after the first sleep cycle and she's not being fed or held or rocked or whatever, she doesn't know how to get herself back down to sleep. And apparently the best time to do these things is between 3 to 6 months, and that's where we are. So I just want to at least try, and you know what, so far so good, so cheers to that. Anyway, I'm here with the kiddos today, and Molly, of course. We're going to have a lovely little family day, but I think I'm going to leave the vlog here and I'll update you a little bit later. Hopefully I'll have something else to say other than baby sleep, because I feel like that's all I've spoken about. Like literally, that's all that's been consuming my brain. And hopefully, if we, I don't know, get to a point where she's only waking up once or twice a night, guys, I'll be over the moon. Yeah, I definitely haven't cracked night sleep, but if it means that we get an hour and a half naps, I'll take it. But yeah, I'm gonna love you and leave you, and hopefully see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye!
'Cause you glue all the pieces back together. Yeah, you take all my wrongs and make them better. Yeah, you're making me wanna try forever. And I feel so free, oh my sweet baby.